What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trevi Trev, and I'm back with another video. I wanted to make this quick video before I go see Spider-Man: A Brand New Day because, bro, I'm the only one in history who has not seen the movie yet, and I need to see this movie. So, I wanted to make a video because my movie's not going to start until later. So, I had a lot of thoughts on my mind because I've been going through a lot, and ever since I got home, I just been thinking of things. And I've taken like a social media break for the past 10 days. So I really don't know what's going on, but I needed that break for my mental health. And I'm going to probably get back to social media in another week or so. But I wanted to make this video because life has been showing me recently, bro. I have some Peter Parker ass luck, bro. Like, things will be going great and then they will go absolutely terrible. But, that's life. That's just the ebbs and flows of life. And, I wanted to discuss that because life has been showing me I have to move on. I have to move on, and the past is over. It's dead. It's buried. And I've been having dreams. I've been having dreams of leaving my job and doing something else. Leaving my job and specifically moving to Arizona to do other things, to hike, to be in nature, to have a profession that gives me happiness and satisfaction. Because I have had two instances, and you guys are going to think I'm capping, but I'm dead ass. I have had two instances where I've thought this week, damn, bro, this shit that I'm doing right now is pointless, and life is showing me, yo, you need to take a different direction. Because, bro, get this, right? I was supposed to go to New Jersey and see some of my friends, and I was going to drive up there, have a nice night out, go out with the fellas or whatever, have a nice night in Philly and just hang out and, have some drinks. And tell me why the tire on this car, it flattens, right? It flattens. And this ain't even my car. My car is in the shop because of some bullshit, but that's like a family thing. But this tire flattens, and then I had to spend the whole day coming back to North Carolina instead of going up north where I want to go. And that's probably a sign from God telling me, bro, your time in New Jersey is over. Stop doing things that you did in the past. And you could visit your friends or whatever, but you're not staying there to do bullshit. So, only go there if you need to go there. And I'm like, bruh, only me, bro. This shit only happens to me. Probably not. But, it's just one of those things where you're like, of course, when I plan something that I think is right for me, God shows me otherwise. And another instance, right? The girl that I like, I've been talking to her for a little bit. Me and her have just kind of gone our separate ways, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. That's life. And I hit her up, and it's like, low responses, I just get the vibes are different. And I'm like, bro, I might as well move on. And another thing, I'm at work, right? And I'm so disinterested at TSA, it's not even funny, bro. I just go there to get a paycheck. It's the same old shit. I know what I'm doing, right? But they're making me start from level 1 again. And it's just a waste of time, and I'm just there for a check. And I'm like, bro, this can't be life, bro. This can't be life. This can't be all that I'm doing because, bro, I have so much more to offer, bro. I have so much more to offer. And going through this deja vu shit, going through these things where bad things happen to me, it's showing me bro, I need to take that risk. I need to take that risk and live the life I want to live instead of going back to the past or letting things that have died, be resurfaced. Because, bro, it's not good for me, bro. It's not good for me. And I need to make those decisions, especially when I get an opportunity to go beyond, even going back to this bum ass house to live temporarily until I get an apartment. I've done this before. So it's like, why am I doing it again? So I've decided in myself, bro, I've been interviewing with different companies or whatever. And if these don't pan out, I'm going to just try to move to Phoenix, Arizona and look for work out there. And, I'm still going to apply and everything, but that's my end goal because I've been seeing that in my dreams, bro. I feel like that's where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be somewhere with sunlight, nature, desert, all of this stuff that I have been preaching for the past couple years. I need to be around that instead of the old shit that I've been on. I don't need to be at TSA. I don't need to go back home to up north, bro. I just need what is authentic to me at 28 years old. And I've just been thinking about that. And I've been thinking about, yo, I got to let the past die, bro. I got to let the past die and move on. Because when I really think about it, right, at 28 years of life, right, and I'm not comparing myself to others, I need to value different things than what other people value. Because other people value starting a family. Other people have families. Other people want to be on the same shit. But honestly, the path that I'm on, I want to be on my own unique type of path. I want to do my intelligence stuff. I want to do my YouTube stuff. I want to go out in nature. I want to be around like-minded people. And I can't do that if I keep going back to the past and I keep staying in situations that don't benefit me. So my new agenda going into 28 years old, 28 years old, going into 29 years old, and then going to the next year is just move out of North Carolina and go to Phoenix. And I swear to you, that's probably where I'm going to live the rest of my life, unless the military sends me otherwise, or unless I get another opportunity. But I feel like that's where I want to be. That's where I want to build my home. That's where I want to start my family. And I want to go on the West Coast and live that type of life, because I'm tired of life up north and I'm tired of life down south. So I just want to have that free-spirited, entrepreneurial kind of life. And a lot of the people that I met from the West Coast, they're on that same type of timing, and they've had to move around or whatever, but that's just in their culture. They're nomads. They're people who are very rooted to the earth. And the last couple of years, I've become like that too. So I'm trying to reinvent myself and kill that past self and just have more elements of myself, because ever since I've taken this social media break, I've stopped paying attention to what other people do, because all of it is cap, bro. All of it is cap. And a lot of the success you see on social media, it doesn't paint the whole picture of what's really going on, because this person may be going here, here, and here, but they live with their parents. This person may be having this, but they got like a connection that gave them that, and they don't really have the skill. Or this person acts like they have the perfect life, but they had to like suck dick or something to get their job. And it's like, bro, that stuff is all cap. And people really show their highlights and try to big bro you or little bro you and just kind of make you feel like you're not doing enough. But I know I'm doing enough. I know I'm doing better than enough. I know I got all these opportunities, and I just got to find the one that's right for me and just be patient, bro. Because it's like, I'm going through this deja vu, but, there's things to be gained from, going through this over and over again. It's to see if I've learned anything. And I believe I've learned a lot. So I just want to keep on that path and just kind of sail my own ship, if that makes any sense. And I'm not running from the grind. I still got a lot of energy in the tank. I still got that desire as a young man. And it's just like, my bad, the camera cut off. And it's just like, I have to keep going. I have to keep going and not let the past deter me from my future. But anyway, this is the video I wanted to make. If you guys are going through something similar, let me know. I'm going to go see the Spider-Man movie. And I think it's going to be relative to my situation that's going on, because I've seen a lot of the reviews. It's a coming of age stories for young men. And I think that this movie will kind of help me set that course. But if you guys are going through what I'm going through, hopefully you guys understand that your path is your path, and you'll find that way. You'll find that way to do what you need to do. But anyway, hopefully you guys like this little car talk, and you like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what else you want to see on the channel. And I'm out.